Pauline Herveaux, everybody. Pauline Herveaux. Keep it going for her. Come on.
Hello, guys. First off, despite what my bright hair color tells you, my father does love me. But that's where the male love ends, because I've been single for way too long in New York City. And I'm starting to feel like that first guy, the religious guy. I feel his struggle. But no, my most intimate encounter actually recently happened last weekend on the R train. This is a true story. I fell asleep on the R train, and I wake up to a homeless man rubbing my feet. He'd removed my flats and was tenderly rubbing my feet. And every time I tell somebody this story, they're like, "Oh my God, Pauline, like, what did you do?" And I'm like, "Of course I didn't tell him to stop." Like, this was some unwarranted TLC. I could use some of that. I did the only logical thing. I tipped him $2 and went back to sleep. Got a nice little rub and tug all the way to Bay Ridge. But yeah, no, being single is hard, and I feel like as I'm getting older, it's getting more and more difficult. Like back in college, things were really easy, you know. We had this thing called friends with benefits. Has anyone ever been in that slippery slope of a situation? No, you're all decent people. Oh, okay, that's fine. I see what I'm dealing with. But yeah, we had friends with benefits, and it was cool. You know, it's casual. Now as I'm getting older, I'm about to age out of the family medical plan. So benefits means like a whole new thing to me now when I meet a guy. Like in the past I'd meet these guys, like these big scruffy dudes with the beard and the tattoos, and now I meet him and I'm just like, take a step back, Pauline, think about it. Benefits. This motherfucker, Sons of Anarchy, definitely doesn't have health insurance. Like, he could break someone's jaw at the bar, but he doesn't have the dental to cover the bills, so I need to think about who I'm dating. I'm dating an Asian dentist. I don't know. But it's rough. It's very rough. And I decided to take my singleness to Las Vegas not too long ago. Has anyone in here ever been to Las Vegas? Good, Las Vegas. So things get weird in Vegas. And who here said they were in Vegas? How did you get around when you were in Las Vegas? What mode of transportation? Uber and walking. Okay, that's wise. That's smart, responsible. They actually have public transportation in Vegas. They have something that's called the Deuce. And it's a double-decker bus that takes you from one end of the strip to the end, and it hits every single landmark on the way, so it's very useful to a drunk female like myself that didn't want to pay for cabs. So I take this bus one night to a place called Hakkasan. It's a club in the MGM Grand, and I strike up a conversation with this guy, and he's buying me drinks all night, and whatever, things are going okay. And he asked me about my vacation. He's like, "Oh, how are things? You know, how was your day?" And I said, "Yeah, it's great. You know, it just took me a really long time to get here because I had to take a deuce before I got to the club." And now, he's a tourist like myself. He didn't know I was talking about a bus. And the best part is, he didn't even flinch, just walked in, he's like, "Oh, you know, like, sometimes that takes a while." Like, it's okay, you're here now, that's all that matters, you're here now. So, Vegas gets weird, I don't know. But the only thing that comforts me is the single life isn't just difficult for me as a straight female, it's hard all around. I have a gay friend of mine, he's actually a supervisor at my job. And he recently had a scorned ex-lover of his break his window. Threw a brick through his window. So he has this psychotic kid on the phone and he's talking to him and he's like, "Listen, sweetie, like, what's it gonna take for you to fuck out of my life? Like, do you need money? Do you need dick? Like, what do you need to go away?" And in my mind, I just looked at him and I was like, "Oh my God, are you negotiating like a side chick severance package with this guy? Like, that's what it's come down to? Like, you know you've messed up if someone's willing to pay you to stop fucking them. Like, that's really what that is." Oh God. And I thought about it, I was like, you know, that's really immature of him to break your window. Like, why couldn't he be an adult? It's 2014. Like, tweet some sad lyrics, make a disgruntled Facebook status, and move on. Like, move on, that's it. Like, go on Tinder, start swiping right. Like, you'll find something. I don't know, but I think social media has really screwed things up for us too. Has anyone here ever been creeped on social media? Or been the creeper? It's okay. Creeper or creepy, yeah. Been both. I'm going to share a horror story with you guys that I went through recently. I was on something that you guys may have heard of. It's called the Instagram. Yes, I was on that, and I'm not going to be modest. Like, I use the application a lot, so I post to it. And I'm sitting in a graduate class seminar. This is last year. And those are really long. They're about 3 hours long. So my phone starts vibrating. I'm thinking it's broken because it just doesn't stop. 3 hours, just ding, 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 vibrate, vibrate, vibrate. I open it and I look and I see 492 notifications from the same man I've never met before. So I don't know who Streetcar Daddy 1982 is, but he knows a lot about me now. He knows a lot about me. He actually took the time to go back and like every single thing I've ever posted on social media since winter 2012. That's a lot. And the best is I get a notification finally after 2.5 hours of straight vibration that says, "It's finally done." This is what he comments me. And I'm just like, what's done? My life? Am I going to wind up as a skin suit in Streetcar Daddy 1982's closet somewhere? If so, like, tell Stabler, like, check out this guy, this is your first clue. But I don't know, social media's really distorted some things for us because it's given a lot of girls like this gassed up ego, like they think they're models, even though their agency is like the Valencia filter. I look at these girls and like I'll know them in real life and I see their selfies and I'm just like you're really going against like Mother Nature's intentions, like with these selfies. Like this is not God's plan. I don't know. That's why I think social media is going to lead us all down a dark hole. But that's my time, guys. I'm Pauline Herveaux, and thank you so much.